We live in a world that punishes peace of mind. Every day you're told that caring deeply about everything is a virtue, that if you're not constantly worried, outraged, or emotionally involved, you're somehow failing as a person. But here's the uncomfortable truth most men never face. Caring too much is quietly destroying you. You care about what people think. You care about outcomes you can't control. You care about the future, the past, the opinions of strangers, and problems that aren't even yours. And because of it, your mind is never truly yours. This constant state of emotional investment doesn't make you stronger. It makes you heavy. It makes you reactive. It makes you easy to manipulate. The modern world is designed to keep you in this state. Every notification, every headline, every comment is engineered to pull a reaction out of you. And most men give it willingly. They stay plugged into the chaos because they've been conditioned to believe that detachment is weakness. It's not. Detachment is one of the most powerful skills a man can develop. It is not coldness. It is not apathy. It is a weapon. And when you master it, you develop what we call an obsidian mind. Sharp, unbreakable, and impossible to control from the outside. The root of almost all unnecessary suffering is one simple mistake: believing you have more control than you actually do. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus divided the world into two categories: things that are up to you and things that are not. Your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, and your responses are up to you. Everything else, the economy, other people's behavior, the weather, the results of your efforts, is not. Most men spend their entire lives trying to control the uncontrollable. They worry, they plan, they stress, they manipulate situations, all in a desperate attempt to make reality obey them. And when it doesn't, they suffer. There's a better way. Imagine an archer drawing his bow. He can choose the best arrow. He can train his body. He can perfect his stance, his breathing, and his aim. Up until the moment he releases the string, almost everything is within his control. But the second that arrow leaves the bow, his control ends. The wind can shift, the target can move, the arrow can miss. The Stoics understood something most modern men have forgotten. Your job is to care deeply about the aim, not the target. Do your absolute best with what is in your hands. After that, release it. Because obsessing over the result doesn't improve your aim. It only creates suffering. When you attach your peace to things outside your control, you hand other people and circumstances the keys to your mind. Someone's opinion can ruin your day. A delayed text can destroy your focus. A failed plan can make you question your worth. This is not strength. This is self-imposed slavery. Detachment is the refusal to participate in that slavery. To the untrained eye, detachment can look like not caring. But real detachment is actually the highest form of focus. It means you are extremely selective with what you give your energy to. You stop reacting to every provocation. You stop chasing validation. You stop trying to control things that were never yours to control in the first place. This is strategic indifference, and it is one of the most dangerous skills you can develop in today's world. When you stop caring about everything, you start having power over the things that actually matter. So how do you actually build this? There are three practical shifts that separate men who are controlled by life from men who move through it with power. First, master the pause. Most men react instantly. Something happens. and their emotions take over before their mind even gets involved. This is how you lose power. Train yourself to create space. When something triggers you, force yourself to pause for at least 5 seconds before you speak or act. In that small window, remind yourself, this is external. It does not have permission to control my state unless I allow it. That 5-second pause is where power is reclaimed. It's the difference between a man who is easily triggered and a man who is impossible to rattle. Second, detach from outcomes. Do your work, build your projects, show up for the people you care about, but completely separate your identity from how it is received. When you finish something, mentally release it. If it succeeds, don't let it inflate your ego. If it fails, don't let it damage your self-worth. The effort was yours. The result was never fully yours to begin with. This is how you stay dangerous even when things don't go your way. You remain unshaken because your value was never tied to the outcome. Third, ruthlessly protect your attention. Your attention is your most valuable resource, and most men hand it out for free. They argue with strangers online. They spiral over things that happened years ago. They stay emotionally invested in situations that no longer serve them. Every time you react to something that doesn't deserve your energy, you are paying a tax. Strategic detachment means you stop paying that tax. You choose with intention what is worth your focus, and you ignore the rest without guilt. When you master these 3 things, something shifts. You stop being easy to manipulate. Criticism no longer controls you. Other people's chaos no longer pulls you in. You become the man who stays calm while everything around him falls apart. And that calmness is not weakness. It is dominance. Because the man who cannot be moved by fear, praise, or external chaos cannot be controlled. He becomes unshakable. He develops an obsidian mind. Most men will never do this work. They will stay reactive, anxious, and emotionally available to anyone who wants to pull their strings. That's fine. Let them. But if you're tired of being controlled by things that were never yours to carry, if you're ready to stop reacting and start choosing, if you want to become the kind of man that life cannot easily break, then start practicing detachment today. Not because it makes you cold, because it makes you free. And freedom, in a world designed to keep you distracted and reactive, is the ultimate form of power. If this hit you, comment Obsidian below. And if you're serious about building this kind of mind, subscribe. We go deeper here.